Let's rise up, wait the sun go out and see what's going on. Yeah, shake the cobwebs off, get your butt up. Cause you've been fast asleep, daydreaming, turning the other cheek. Now the time has come to go out and strut your stuff. The future's looking bright. Illuminate the darkness, shine your light. Leave yesterday behind. Pour yourself some coffee, go and grind. Good morning, me. Yeah, it's time to wake up, go out and change the world. Good morning, me. Yeah, jump up out of bed, cause it's your turn. Today's your day, just you wait and see.
Starting the day off at Nancy Green Lake. Now, this technically wouldn't be a lake that I would pull my kayak off for if I would have known it was this small, and also very close to the highway, so it's not as quiet, but I am happy because I did do it and got myself some great shots to share with you. I also had the opportunity to meet Nancy Green when I worked up at Sun Peaks for a winter, so I thought, why not go check out her lake? And if you don't know who Nancy Green is, she's an Olympic medalist from, I think, 1967. And she's 81 years old now, and she still is up at Sun Peaks skiing and doing a school. Well, at least she was 2 years ago. And I also discovered that she is from Rossland, which is where I'm heading today, because I'm off to go and see a play that I have been wanting to see since it started. I never made the time, and this is the last week, so we gotta get going. So it is a provincial campground at $13 a night, first come, first serve. But also not much of a campground either. Just a parking lot that's transformed into a campground. And a lot of people come down here to use it for day use. So yeah, trying to get a camp spot here could be challenging at times, I would imagine. But a great little overnighter, I guess, if you have to. Oh, this looks pretty neat. A little log hut. Curious if we can get in. Oh, neat. Nice little covered picnic area. Big space here. One could most definitely have a good time in here, a little party hut. When I was paddling in, I saw this little bridge, so I thought I'd come walk over and check it out, see what the view is like down here. Nice little marsh. And it looks like there's a trail that takes you around the lake. And I think I'll save that for another time because I'm going to be doing a little bit of walking around Rossland and show you guys around there. 29K, and my fuel gauge just came on, so I think I got about 50 kilometers left of fuel. We'll make it. Cool, they have a ski hill up here. Red Mountain, if I'm not mistaken. Well, maybe that's when Nancy Green got her passion for skiing. This here is where I'll be watching the play. It is the old Miners Union Hall building. Absolutely gorgeous. And this is the play we're gonna watch. I hear it's quite a fun burlesque type play, so it should be very entertaining. Still have some time before the show. Thought I'd come and check this little place out and got myself a raspberry soda. Nice, refreshing. I can't tell you how the coffee is, but the sparkling soda is delicious. The Miners Union Hall was built in 1898. This 3-story building is one of the few minor halls still in existence in Canada. Not only was it a hotbed for political rallies, the hall was also a social center and included hosting traveling vaudeville shows and boxing exhibitions. Dark down here. Oh, how cool is that? You even got the key. And no locks. Oh my gosh, that was so much fun. It reminds me of the Night of Palace at the Arrington. They do that every February. So yeah, it's just like a fun old times, more can, not really burlesque, which is just fine. They get into the period costumes here and everything. But when they did the one at the Arrington, I had went one night and I actually got to go up on stage and do the can with the girls, and also ended up in the newspaper with them too. Here's that newspaper clipping. So I had to buy something to remember my afternoon. Anyways, I am gonna go and get some stuff for dinner and find a place to park for the night. Before we go though, I'm gonna show you some of the art exhibits around here. I think we'll call this home for the night. It is by a highway. That's okay. I sleep with earplugs, so I honestly don't hear half the stuff that's going on around me at night, which is probably a good thing, though in some people's eyes it might be a bad thing. But I've had no issues, so I'm going to continue doing what I do, and I get good sleeps because of it. On tonight's menu, I am having taco nachos, because I'm going to put some taco seasoning in the hamburger and make myself some nachos. And how am I going to do that without having an oven in my van? Well, you'll find out. I also wanted to share too that that play was absolutely incredible. They put on a great performance, and kudos to the performers. Like, fantastic. It was funny, it was energizing, it was a blast, and it's family friendly, so it was no inappropriate anything going on. Yes, it was just so much fun. Even the kids looked like they enjoyed it that were there. They do 80 shows every summer, so yes, this is a yearly thing that they do. It runs from July to August, a period there. I think it's Tuesdays to Saturday, and they do 2 show times a day, so yeah. And it's only $15, so good entertainment, that's for sure. And you get to go explore the little town of Rossland. Rossland was incorporated in 1897 and had a population of 7,000. And what was it known for? Gold. They had found gold in Red Mountain. This morning, I had a friend of mine contact me just to say hello, and she has a gold mine. And my friend today has been sending me all this gold mining information and gold pans and detectors and all kinds of stuff, gold claims and so on. I have been totally flooded with all this stuff through Messenger today from my friend. And of course, I ended up in the town of gold. And I had went to a health food store just before I had left Rossland. And something was just drawing me to it. So I went in. And this beautiful lady, she had just finished doing a Reiki treatment with a Reiki master. And I said, oh, well, that's what I am too. And I was telling her how I incorporate it into my massage. And she looked at me and she says, you know, I don't normally see auras, but I need to tell you, you are completely surrounded in gold. And I just had to giggle because as soon as I looked down after she said that, I had seen these soaps. And the first one I saw was Mayan Gold. So, yeah, I've been looking a little bit deeper into what it all stands for and meaning. And basically what I'm getting out of is spiritual alignment, abundance, happiness, money, that kind of good stuff. It represents the sun, the masculine side. And yeah, I have to say, it aligns with my life right now. I am feeling pretty darn good, I have to say. We've got hamburger, taco seasoning, tomatoes, sliced black olives, habanero cheese, and some green onion. And put the lid on and let the cheese melt. We've got our sour cream, some salsa, our nacho chips, and our reveal. Voila. And I'm just gonna dip my nacho chips into the meat mixture and dabble a little bit of sour cream and salsa on top, and that's how we're gonna eat our nachos. Good morning, and yes, it is a good morning even though I had a crappy sleep. And it wasn't from the noise, it was from the fact that I was too hot. I could not find my fan last night. I used it the night before. I put it back where I always do. Why couldn't I find it? I looked for over an hour and still did not find my fan. And I also noticed I was missing a shell, which I thought was kind of odd. It was a big mussel shell that I had. And don't know where it is either. So it's not the first time that I've had objects mysteriously disappear or get moved in my van. I do have a story I'm going to share with you when I get to Vancouver Island about a interesting incident that happened, and it involved some objects being moved from the place that they were at. Anyways, that's just a little tidbit of that one. So that's how my night was, and made me start my day just a little bit later than I would have liked to, but that's okay. I still want to take you down to the river to show you what's around here. This is quite the quartz seam. Runs right into the river. Interesting, because I don't normally see the root bases burnt out. Till next time, take care of yourself. Enjoy your life. Bye-bye.